Introducing a new song at church. I get that question a lot. How do you do that? And again, there's probably several ways you can do it. My experience has been to, first of all, make sure that you and your band are very confident in the song before you try to teach it. I've made the mistake before of just trying to wing it a little bit and throw up a chord chart, and you really don't give the song a chance to really connect with people because it just feels tentative and the singers are unsure of the melody, and so therefore the people are going to be unsure of the melody. So first and foremost, make sure that you're confident, your team's confident and prepared, especially the melody. And so a lot of times, at least in our church, as people are coming in and mingling and talking with each other, instead of saying, starting right off and clapping my hands saying, let's get started now. Many times the band will just go into a song. I won't even say anything yet, but it sort of indicates to the folks that we're kind of getting started here. So many times that's where I'll go ahead and play a new song at the very beginning without saying anything. And that as people are kind of finding their seats and finishing up their conversations, we're teaching this new song. I get to the end and go, good morning everyone. That's a new song we're gonna learn this morning. In fact, before we go any further, let me just teach you the chorus. I just really feel like it's powerful. It comes from Psalm 28 and blah 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 blah. Like maybe just set it up very briefly. And here's the chorus. Let's just sing it. Here's how the melody goes. What can I do but thank you? What can I do but give my life to you? Hallelujah, hallelujah, what can I do? And I'll just kind of go through the chorus and say, let's just try that together. 3, 4, what can I do? And the band kind of comes in light. Da, 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 da. Kind of go through it and just say, okay, there we go. And then maybe I'll go into it like, sometimes I'll maybe do the song right then and there, or say, okay, we're gonna get to that song later in our set, but let's for the time being, da 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 da, His love endures forever. I'll just go into maybe my opening song right there, and then maybe song 3 or 4 in the set list, I finally get to that. What can I do but thank you? And there's already a little bit of familiarity with that chorus. So that's one way. So I'll either just teach it right at the top and then just start off and do it right at the very top, or I teach it a little bit and then kind of say, okay, we're going to get back to that later in our set this morning, but for now, let's all stand and your love is amazing, steady and I kind of start off with something familiar, so people kind of get their hearts stirred, and the next song is familiar, and then the third song or fourth, then I'm ready for a new song. So that is, I'm trying to just think historically, in my experience, if there's any other way that I would do it. There are times, maybe a third of the time, where I get to that place in the set list, and we've done a few familiar songs, and I may just go, man, I heard a song in the last few weeks. It's just such a powerful song. I want to teach it this morning, teach a new song to you. So we'll go through it once or twice and just join in as you pick it up. And just start like that. So there's not like maybe a lot of you have some better ideas, but that's how it's worked for me, is to, again, trying to always keep it relational, keeping it as opposed to ta-da, but just more like, just share briefly how, why you're sharing that song. Man, there's so many good songs out there today, but this past week I was listening to a project and wow, just this song really hit me, United Hillsongs. From the inside out, Lord, my soul cries out, everlasting, your light will shine. And I just tell them, man, I just love, that particular lyric, in fact, let's put that on the overhead. I'll ask the guy. And man, just look at that lyric. Isn't that a powerful, powerful statement? So here's how it goes. And then we'll just go into it, and our singers know it, our band knows it, they're confident. And so then you get a sense if it works. Maybe I'll save that for how many new songs do you do in a month's time, let's say? I'll save that for another time. But